Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Uncalled For. We have a great show for you tonight. We have even more stupid to trounce on, and we are also honored to have Marvel Girl with us tonight as our honored guest.
Aww.
And so, thank you. And so let's get right to it, shall we? Hello, Glober Mom. How are you?
Hello, Aimee. How are you? I am doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing great too. Thank you. I've got a birthday boy tomorrow, so I'm all excited. Yes, I've been doing some research for the autism show, so I'm so excited. This is going to be a fun night too. We've got some great videos.
Can't wait. This is going to be awesome.
Me too. This is going to be so much fun.
All right. So we have, we're down two of our panel members tonight, Vishanti and Sci, but we have Miss Krafty Keelah. How are you?
Hello, I crept in. Ha 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 ha. So now you're gonna have to put up.
She snuck in, guys.
I'm crafty as a goat.
Yep. How you been doing?
I've been working hard today. We've been trying to get the fences back up and mucking out a little bit. So I've been running around like crazy. And of course, Paint in Progress was amazing. I loved it.
Yes, I haven't had a chance to see it, but I will catch up on it later. Just too much to do today.
Of course.
So, yeah,
never
always.
Mom, never.
Never. And we have as our guest tonight, Miss Marvel Girl. Should we call you Marvel Girl tonight?
Marvel Girl, MG,
Marvel
whatever you
Girl.
want. Hi.
So she's our guest tonight. So hi, Marvel. What's been going on with you?
Not much more than usual. You know, streaming video. I'm working on videos. Some more on sovereign citizens, of course.
Yes.
They're my favorite jerks, I guess. Can we swear on here?
Nice word for it. You can swear.
Okay, just for later.
Yeah, we don't have issues with swearing. That's fine.
Wonderful. Because these guys get under my oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, we get it. We get it. Yes, and between Marvel Girl and I, we picked a nice roster of videos to choose from tonight. So should all be pretty good. So shall we? Bull, do you want to read them off and we'll pick one, or Marvel? Do you have one you want to start with?
Which ones do we have ready to go? So.
We have 14 fine videos for you
I was
to
going
choose
to say,
from.
let's read the list. Might be easier.
Yes, we have. For number one, we have woman hyperventilating over a ticket. Number two, illegal arrest. That's the only thing that was in the title. Number three, judge, in quotes, Anna von Reet exposed. Number four, another story of April LaJeune. Grifting comes forward. Number five, sovereign citizen. Again, not much in that title. Number six, Moorish American government commands freedom of all Moroccans. Yeah, sure, right. Number seven, crazy Sovsits car stop has stopped me and arrested me written all over.
That one.
Number eight, cop's best response ever to a sovereign citizen demands something or other. And number nine, sovereign citizen attempts to stop the script with the wrong police officer, I think. And number 10, sovereign citizen doesn't consent to statutory law. Number 11, sovereign citizen arrested cries into his Black's Law dictionary. Number 12, Sovsit calls the cops on the cops, still gets arrested. And number 13, 18-year-old resisting arrest. You grabbed my boob. Number 14, Sovsit suffers the consequences of breath test refusal. Now, some of these are from Australia, I think, so those should be interesting.
Yeah, some are.
So they're freemen of the land.
Can I say, before we even start, there had better be some tasers in some of these videos.
My favorite word is taser.
I'm not sure, but yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah, I'm not quite. I haven't watched them all fully, so I can't tell whether there's tasers or not. So, but I'm sure there's a lot of belligerence. So there we go.
Bill, can you say sovereign citizen one more time?
Sovereign citizen?
Nice.
Why? Am I saying it wrong?
No. It just when you have to
I
say it over and over again, it gets in your, anybody does it.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the one where they call the cops on the cops. I really love that one.
Softset calls the cops on the cops, still gets arrested.
Yeah.
That one?
That's always fun, yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and play that one, Bull.
Is that Jenny? Or Jenna?
I didn't put the names on here, so I don't know.
No problem. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. I just put the titles and the run times.
Earbud warning.
Can I ask you why you pulled me over?
Yeah, you give me your driver's license. I'll explain all that stuff to you. So
Am I suspected of a crime, sir?
This is your driver's license, my boy.
But
I stopped you for straddling lane lines. You did it 3 different times.
that is incorrect, sir. I was recording the whole traffic. Well, I saw you when you were sitting side of the road. This is my son.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'd like to know why you're pulling me.
I just told you why I pulled you over. You straddled lane lines 3 different times.
What's your name, sir?
1612 Seal is my name.
That's your badge number, 1612. Could I see the supervisor?
You don't need to see my supervisor.
May I please see your supervisor,
You
sir?
step out here and we can talk about it.
I would like to see your supervisor. I feel threatened by you, by your actions, by you signaling me out and pulling me over for no reason.
Okay.
I'm traveling with my son through your state.
And you committed a traffic violation.
That is incorrect, sir. I did not. I would love to see your supervisor because I feel threatened by
My
your.
supervisor didn't observe the traffic violation.
I would like to see your supervisor. I feel threatened by you.
So he was pulled over by for a traffic violation, and he thinks he knows traffic violations better than the police do.
This is why they don't tell you why they're stopping you before you give them your ID. They're trained not to, because you'll start arguing right away.
But that was just a remarkable feat of Dunning-Kruger.
Yes.
Exactly. And he knows the traffic laws better in that state that he only said he was traveling through.
I know, right?
Than that
Yeah, of course.
It's like, oh my gracious.
He has a
He's
driver's
good.
license. He knows everything.
But thanks for introducing your son.
Are you?
Question if he even has a driver's license, and that's why he won't give it over.
Was gonna say Krafty Keelah, and notice the use of the word traveling. He'll not admit he was actually driving, even though patently, objectively, he was driving an automobile.
They think by changing the name they can avoid the law, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. When it's not terminology alone, he needs to change it.
No.
He needs to actually not be driving.
Right. Did the cop already say get out of the car? Step out?
Not yet.
I think he has said it. Not yet. Not yet.
Nope. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Okay. Go
Not
ahead.
yet. I think he will, though. I have a feeling it's
Oh,
coming.
most likely, yeah. He's yeah.
You're making me feel very uncomfortable
How is my supervisor going to make that any different?
because there'll be 2 officers here, your supervisor and you, and I don't have to worry about you harming myself or my son. That's my son.
Let's start with your driver's license and I'll get my supervisor.
Sir, I'm not required to show you my driver's license if I have not committed a crime.
By state law, all right? You did commit a crime. You
What crime?
committed a traffic violation.
Is a traffic violation a crime,
I
sir?
just explained to you 3 times
Yes, sir.
what you did, why I stopped.
What's your name, sir?
It's all on video.
What's your name?
It's sealed.
Mr. Seal, I want to be very respectful to you.
You're not, though. You're
I'm not?
being respectful.
As man to man, I feel as though I
Let me
am.
see your driver's license and we'll go from there.
Sir, I'm asking you nicely, can I please see the supervisor? I feel very
I
uncomfortable.
will get my supervisor when I get your
Thank you.
driver's license.
Call the police. I'm going to call the police officer myself, sir.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's not going to do you any good. I still
That's
need to see
okay.
your driver's
I understand. But I feel you need to have your pulse out here because
let's start.
I don't like.
For some
Go ahead.
reason, they think saying, I want to see the supervisor stops everything and that the cop has to get the supervisor. That is not true.
Right.
It's a courtesy. Nobody has to get the supervisor for you. If they want to, they can, and they usually do because it makes it better for them, actually. But no, it's never, there's no law in any state that says they have to.
Right. Yeah, because it shows that they're at least cooperating and they're being, they're trying to be the best they can be. Yeah.
And Ugly German Truths put in the chat a very interesting thing, saying ignoring that all states by now have driver's license laws in their state codes that supersede any federal rule that might once have allowed such an interpretation. They saw these guys coming and they adapted the law to rule out the injustices that they were actually trying to get away with.
Yeah, the 10th Amendment gives us states' rights and has always said the states have the right to make you have a driver's license and other things as well, obviously. But for some reason, they all think that federal law trumps state law in every sense. It doesn't. Not with driving.
Well, as well, the other thing is the whole idea of a driver's license. I mean, I don't know about America, but in this country, if a police officer asks you for identification, you have to give it or you are arrested, because it is seen as coordination kind of thing. So, I mean, if they ask you your name, if they ask for, well, not your address, but if they ask you for your name, you have to give it. And it's that simple. It's a social contract. We have a social contract with society when we're born. It's called a birth certificate. It gives us rights. And if you're not going to have those rights, then you're not subject to asking for a damn manager or a supervisor. You just don't get it.
And when you get a state ID or a state driver's license, you do kind of sign up for, you have to produce it whenever you're asked for it, kind of.
Because we don't own it.
It's just automatic.
The state owns it.
Yeah.
It's the state recognizing your right to have a vehicle and drive that vehicle.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have to take a test or take any kind of tests to get that driver's license.
So when you do get that driver's license, it is you signing up as a human being. It is you signing up to abide by the rules of the road.
Correct.
Right. And
that part of that is, if you're asked for a driver's license, you produce your driver's license as proof.
I'm going to read a couple key phrases off of my specific driver's license. 1. Operation of a motor vehicle, doesn't say drive either, constitutes consent to any sobriety test required by law. That means they don't need to have a reason to pull you over to check your sobriety.
They just need a cause.
Right. And if that cause happens to be a checkpoint, then so be it. Yep. The other one is the state of Florida retains all property rights herein. That means that if they say, give me that driver's license, you have to give it to them. It's not your card.
We don't own it,
It's not your card. It has your picture on it, but it's their card.
And by signing your name to that card, I don't know about you guys, but we have to sign our driver's licenses.
Yep.
And then they get laminated for us and sent to us. We have to actually physically sign our name. Yeah. So you're actually signing to say that you will abide by those rules.
Exactly.
Yes, same thing here.
Yep, we do the same thing here. I can remember when I very first got my license. I'm dating myself here. It was a paper license, and you would sign, and then they would laminate it. But now it's all electronic, but you still have to sign it because
you still sign it.
But you
like the ones we have. I know Florida Bull. Do they still laminate it for you right then and there and give it to you when you get your license?
Oh,
your Florida license.
Yeah, well, it's a special printer now. It's not laminated. It's fancy as all get out. It's got like a hologram of me next to my actual picture. It's got a
but you get the same day, correct?
Yeah, but I get it right.
Is it?
You get a hologram of yourself on your driver's license.
Yeah, it's for forgeries and stuff. Yeah.
Good luck.
We have fancy licenses.
Yeah, we have green paper for what was it? Green paper for a permit, the driver's permit, and we have a pink red kind of paper that's laminated for our driver's our full license. God damn it! I want a hologram.
The reason I'm asking is when I lived in Florida, it was the same. I go for the visit, I got my license, and they gave it to me right then and there.
Right.
Clifford Reynolds says, even in Canada, this card remains the property of the issuing agency and must be surrendered upon request.
Yep.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at is here in California, you get a paper copy of your license, then they send you it's like a credit card license in the mail. and your signature is right as you when you sign it that day. You get it. That signature is on that card when you get the card.
Yes.
Oh, neat.
Yep. That's how we do ours too. We have to have them sent.
Yeah.
We're not quite as fancy yet either.
Well,
it's Maine. You know?
Well, we can renew.
Yeah.
We can renew by mail here too. Like they
Yeah,
don't
we
have
can
to.
too.
You have to go in. I think every 16 years to get a new picture. But other than that, you don't have to go in.
Yeah, we can renew here, but your address stays the same. Unless nothing changes, you can renew by online or by mail.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Anyway, anything else we want to say, or should we continue this?
Let's go.
Let's go for this. Go for it.
Yeah.
How you dealing?
Listen, hold on, listen.
No,
Let's
sir.
start all over.
Yes, sir.
When I see your driver's license, I will get my lieutenant out here. You can talk to him all day and all night if you want.
I know the law. I'm not required to show you my license unless I've committed a crime, and I have not.
You committed a traffic violation.
Sir,
You
you're
are
wrong
required
about
to
that.
provide your driver's license by the state of Oklahoma.
Yes, my name is Joseph Mitchell. I'm on I-40 East, mile marker reason, and I feel very sir. Yes. And I don't know what mile I-40 is. Exit 151 Alpha. I'm in that proximity. No, I'm right by my exit 127.
We're on the inside shoulder on
These are police, Oklahoma City. Well, I'm going eastbound on 40, and I'm at an exit 127. 127. Well, yes, sir. I was looking in the opposite direction, but it's exit 127. That's Eastern Avenue, MLK, Martin Luther King. Yes, sir. But I would love. I'm asking for one of his supervisors because I feel very uncomfortable with his behavior. Well, he pulled me over for no. I saw him sitting side of the road, and I told my son, I said, you know what? Watch him pull us over because I have an out-of-state tag on my vehicle. And sure enough, he followed us for about 6 miles, and he pulled us over. And I'm uncomfortable with this. He said that I committed a crime by drifting over lanes, which is incorrect. I videoed the whole, when I saw him, up until he pulled me over, I videoed the whole episode. Yes. His badge number is 1612, Oklahoma City Police. And I'm being very nice, polite to him, and he's saying that I'm not. What's that mean? It looks marked to me.
You said you wanted more officers here. I got more officers here. There's 2 more officers now. Get out the phone and get out of the car.
Why?
I already told you why.
What did I do?
We don't have to get out the car.
Sir, I feel very uncomfortable with you. I didn't do anything.
I gave you more
I wanted to see your
What else do you
supervisor.
want? He's on his way to you.
So why are you calling up all
Out of the car.
No, I'm very uncomfortable.
First one and my
Thank you.
favorite. Pennsylvania versus Mims.
Mm.
If an officer gives you a lawful order to step out of the car, step out of the car. You have no choice.
Yep.
It is not going to end well for you if you don't.
Yeah.
Right.
I have never,
That's
honestly,
right.
I've never seen it go well for someone in order to step out of the car. It never goes outside of the car.
Never does it? Never does.
On the other hand, I have just put into the chat the soft sit bingo.
Oh,
there
sweet.
Thank
you.
Yeah, so we have very patient officers. I don't know about your cards. They're your cards, right?
I have no idea. They're just random
I
cards.
think she found some.
Oh, because I have mine too that I made, but I don't know if yours has very patient officer. Mine does. You got one here.
Awesome.
Let me see.
And I know my rights would be on my card.
Uh,
Where can I want a card. I want to play. I never get to play when it's on my channel.
yeah, they've got Black's Law, conflict of interest, commercial activity, kidnapping. So they're similar to yours, Marvel Girl. They're similar to yours.
Yeah, cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
but also besides Pennsylvania versus Mims, say for the his son that he introduced us to,
Mm-hmm.
there's Maryland versus Wilson, that means that's Pennsylvania versus Mims, but for passengers.
Okay.
So, yeah, if they tell you to get out of the car, back seat, front seat, wherever you are, in the trunk, I don't care, you got to get out of the car.
Right.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, guys, get your bingo card. I redid the link just to make sure. All right.
Thank you.
All right. So, shall we continue?
Oh, yeah.
Let's continue.
But now, sir, I didn't do anything.
I gave you what you wanted.
Why are we have to get out of the car?
Because, so he can hurt us?
Yeah, I'm not getting tased or shot today. No way.
He's very...
Keep this camera on for sure.
Yes. This guy's beating on the door.
Oh, we have a YouTube channel
Don't get
too.
upset. What did I do wrong?
Hey, you can't open my door.
You guys need to follow directions. You guys need to follow directions.
You can't open our door.
You guys need to follow directions. Cooperate with the other officer over there.
No, I'm not getting out
Follow
of the car.
directions.
Video camera on.
That's all.
Follow directions. You guys are on video too.
For what?
You guys are all on video
But
too.
we're just sitting here.
You guys need to follow instructions.
No one told us to do anything.
I just don't want you to hurt us. You started off being...
All you gotta do is cooperate and follow instructions.
But who gets like beaten up and taken out of their car for a traffic
Now, no
stop?
one's beating anybody up, dude. Look at you. You're sitting there saying someone's beating you
That's
up.
my son.
You're sitting there in the car. No one's even touched you. No one's even touched you.
Hey, Ethan, this guy's trying to assault me.
Yeah, I got you on.
What are you doing?
Heck no.
Hey, no, why are you grabbing me? Stay in the car, man.
Why are you
Stay in the
grabbing
car.
me?
Stay in the car.
Son, I can record my father. They're gonna hurt him.
What's wrong with you? Stop.
Get your hands off me, man.
You can't stop.
You can't grab me.
You're fixing to go to jail.
For what?
You need to turn around and you're
Why,
not
man, he's
gonna jump out of
arresting
the
my
car.
father, man, for no reason. What are you gonna do to
This
me?
one's being
man?
uncooperative up here too.
No, I'm not. I'm just sitting here.
My partner's gonna tase you if you do not get out of the car and put your hands behind your back. I'm giving you a lawful order. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now. Or you're gonna get tased.
You're gonna get tased.
I think
if
that's
you
the end
don't
of it. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe that's the end, right, Bull? Yeah, I know. Oh. Sorry, no tasing on that one.
Yep.
I know. I'm sad.
I don't know what you said there.
That was-
Do you happen to see one with a woman named Jenna?
Oh God, I don't. Let me look at the actual video room because I don't. Hold on a second.
Yeah, let me see too.
Because I think I remember one with Jenna in it, and I was.
Yeah,
there
she
was
calls. She's calling the cops. The 911 caller.
It was up towards the.
911.
It was up towards the top.
That's not going to help
here.
me.
I've got April Lejeune, Judge Anna Von Reitz. Let's see. Woman hyperventilating over ticket. Is that the one?
No, that's just a really pathetic little girl.
Um,
I don't think she's ever got pulled over before.
Subset.
I mean, any'll do, but I just she's a classic. One of the first ones I've ever seen. I ever saw when I started watching them too.
I don't see one with Jenna.
Okay.
Nope. Don't. See
No,
it.
I'm looking too.
Like crazy lady calling the cops.
No, don't see it.
Oh darn. Okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
So let me see. There was just one I just saw on there. Let me get back.
There's I just want to read out a comment real quick by Gary Allowhite. He says, "What cracks me up most is when they say I have the right to remain silent, and then don't shut up for the next 20 minutes." It's hilarious.
Oh my god, yeah.
Exactly.
True.
Bull, you said said it was called illegal arrest, right?
Yes, there's one called illegal arrest. It's 10 minutes.
She's one of the first I saw. A really annoying girl, but
Should we go with it?
sure.
All right. Let me fix this because vertical video people. Jesus.
Oh Lord, can they not
do that?
Jesus.
Because
All
they're
right.
They do know they
idiots.
can turn the phone.
I've
God.
left that comment so many times on these people's sites.
Turn your phone. It's not a hard thing to do.
Another thing you should have been arrested for.
Yeah, but come on. Dawson can't tech.
Funny.
Dawson can't tech.
I wonder if they're afraid they're going to get they keep getting their finger cut over the camera and can't figure out why, so they just do a portrait.
Right. There's no picture.
Record. How many do you think thought they were recording but weren't?
See, you know what?
Ooh.
I'm sure it does. Or they run out of memory.
Oh yeah.
That kind of helps.
I know Chase the Facts did one on a guy like that where the guy was filming and he ran out of phone memory. And the guy had all these cameras and knew what he was doing, and he's like, you would think the guy would know how to have everything charged up and not run out of, or have the memory, have the memory cleared off.
Yeah.
Doing this is for this channel.
Once you start using your phone as a camera, you kind of have to start clearing it off regularly. You can't just
exactly.
You can't just keep downloading like you do from Pornhub. Seriously, it doesn't work that way.
I mean, it's great. Digital is great, but I miss the look and feel of a real camera.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I do too.
Oh, I get you. Yep.
And they look more official. Because I'm sorry, if you go in anywhere with a camera phone or even a small digital camera, and you say, I'm a journalist, come on. Really?
I love that. I'm a journalist. Really? Can I see your credentials, please?
I'm a journalist with a GoPro.
With your Obama phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
World star.
First Amendment auditors do that all the time. I'm a journalist. To be like, can I see your papers, please? Because you have papers if you're a journalist.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm a private journalist. Is that like a private eye?
There's an excellent scene in, I think it's Newsroom is the name of it, and he's basically being blackmailed for something, and she turns around and says, well, I'm a journalist, and she's basically from this rag magazine, and he's about to pay her off, and then just because I'm a journalist, he's like, right, no, this isn't happening. And then he goes through what everyone in the newsroom had done, that I think they were covering Syria or something, or Egypt it was, and the young fella that they had recording it had gone missing. The other couldn't sleep for 3 days because of it. There was another one that broke his nose twice or some shit. And basically he's like, no, they're journalists. What you do is nothing.
It's a hobby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's not journalism, And it just reminds me of all of these citizen journalists who couldn't tell journalistic integrity from the end of their nose.
Any integrity.
Exactly. Whatsoever, yeah. And they always misinterpret. The ones here in America always misinterpret the First Amendment. Well, it's my First Amendment right. They do, because that's not what it means. Yes, we do have a free press, free from reprisals for
from
reporting
on
the state, from the government. Mm-hmm.
From the government.
Yeah, that's like Spotlight and stuff like that. That's to protect that kind of journalism, not this bullshit.
Well, right. And here's the thing.
Exactly.
Okay, press credentials are issued for press conferences, right? Anybody can claim to be the press.
Yes.
It's basically a meaningless statement unless it's about something you've already reported, and that's where freedom of the press comes in. You could say whatever the fuck you want, is basically what a First Amendment says. But there's laws about that too. They're called slander and libel. You can't slander and libel. You can't endanger the public. There's all kinds of laws that apply. And all of the amendments, all these things they call rights, they're actually liberties, not rights. There's a difference. Go look it up, people.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes. And if you're a First Amendment auditor, if you're a First Amendment auditor, you're not a journalist. You're just a nosy person who can't keep his nose out of government problems, government issues, because you're doing it for the whatever, you know.
Exactly. Pains in the asses who are just being annoying.
Do for accountability. No.
No. Just to be annoying.
You don't be a jerk if you're doing it for accountability. Exactly. Okay. So should we watch the illegal arrest video then?
Absolutely. This is the only video on her channel, by the way.
Oh, okay.
All right. Here we go.
Yep. Let's watch that.
Not a license.
But we told you he's an Article 4 free inhabitant, so he does not have to have a license. This is on recording.
Most likely, just for my safety, because
I
got
know.
a lot going on with this article.
I thought it was in chipmunk mode.
Article 4, free inhabitant, pursuant to the Articles of Confederation. You can look it up. It's in the United States Book of Codes. It is your laws you have to follow.
All right, I will do that.
Yeah, pause. Did she
breathe?
Quoting the Articles of Confederation. Did anybody tell her that the South lost?
She probably thinks they won. It won.
The first thing she came out with was something like, he's not required to have a driver's license.
Right.
Yes, he fucking is. If you're going to be driving on roads, you're required to have a driving license.
Yeah.
Well,
the Article 4 free inhabitants, didn't you hear?
There's
the Articles of the Confederation. Doesn't she know that not only are they almost 300 years old, like Robert said.
Yeah, they predate the
before-
Constitution, from what Clifford Reynolds said.
Exactly. We
Right.
didn't have vehicles back then.
No,
How would they know about driver's licenses?
Things change. Things change.
Right.
So new rules are made for those things.
Right. We had the Articles of Confederation, and then we realized they weren't strong enough because they weren't, and they went back and had a whole big meeting, and they drafted up the Constitution.
Yes,
Ooh,
which
concept.
took over from that for that.
Right. So
superseded it.
Right. The
Yes,
Constitution just okay, we're going with this instead of that, basically.
Yep. Anaceto says the South shall rise again. Woo, America!
Fuck yeah. Sorry, that's just a reflex.
It is now, isn't it? From that movie, I love
That's
that one.
the first thing that popped into my head.
I love Robert's post. Meet the Constitution, bitch.
Apparently she hasn't.
That's awesome, Robert.
That's my man.
And
it's so funny.
And it was drafted in the Philadelphia Convention. Okay, we haven't had a convention to draft new laws like that since then. So just saying.
Exactly.
And have you not heard? Freedom isn't free. It costs a book of 5.
That's right. My goodness.
Her voice, though, is truly the biggest
Her
crime.
voice. Oh.
It's disgusting.
I could have sworn, Bull, you put it in chipmunk mode.
No, I'm afraid to put that. I'm
That's her
afraid.
voice.
I'm afraid to put that woman in chipmunk. I don't
I was
know what
gonna
that
say,
is.
would be like-
Oh, it'll break glass.
Yes.
Shatter it. Just shatter glass.
Okay.
Let's get through this.
Let's keep going with this.
We can get through it.
We can do this.
I could
We're
always
tough.
slow her down so it's a little less piercing, but you know.
It'll take longer.
It'll take longer. No, we'll put up with the voice.
Around her for longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes as it is already.
Want to walk you back here?
But at the end, serious earbud warning.
Okay. Man, she's quiet. That's nice.
And this cop is so patient. So patient.
I just didn't feel like that with a cop. You can just have a cop inside's going, okay, breathe.
Article 4. No, Article 4, free inhabitant. It's different.
Okay.
Article 4, free inhabitant, pursuant to the Articles of
Put the
Confederation.
camera down for me. Is that if it records, that's fine. But I don't want you holding anything.
No weapons, no weapons. All right, no.
Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is the same thing.
I get out of the car?
Yes.
No, I'm not getting out of the car.
All
You
right.
can go get your superior.
Well, I am going to tow this car, and you cannot be in the vehicle while I'm towing this vehicle.
Well, if you go get your superior,
That's not
he'll
gonna happen right
clarify
now.
that he can be set free because he does not
It's
have
not
to have a
going to
license.
happen right now, young lady. So either you're going to come out of the car on your own free will, or I'm going to assist you.
I'm going to get out of the car and walk down to that house.
No, you are not free to leave right now.
Are you saying you have authority over me?
Yes, I do.
You have proven authority over me.
Yes, I do.
How did you do that?
The County of Imperial through the sheriff.
You do not have authority over a human being,
All right,
over
well,
a free
you know what?
inhabitant.
Do you want to argue the point?
You need to go look up your
I don't
laws.
have to look at anything right now. What I need to do is get you out of the vehicle. If you have identification, please hand the identification over to me.
No.
Identify yourself to me.
And I'm not going to step out of the vehicle.
All right. Well, you know, you are impeding my investigation. You are delaying me, which is a penal code violation in the state of California.
That law only applies to U.S. citizens.
Well, where are you a citizen of?
I am not a U.S. citizen.
Well, see, that's
I am a free inhabitant. I am of the earth. I do not belong to any corporation. I do not belong to any country.
Yeah, but as long as you're in the sovereign states of the United States, you will abide by the rules and laws.
See,
it's just, this is one thing that always amazed me, but from anybody who pulls this, mowers, soffsets, anybody, they'll try to do the "I'm not a U.S. citizen" thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if, say me, I go over to Italy, and I break a law there, one of their laws, I have to pay the price for it.
Yes, you do.
So it doesn't matter if you're a citizen or not.
Right.
That's all.
Exactly. Ignorance is not an excuse.
This is kind of off topic, but if she claims she's a free citizen of the earth and she goes tries to get on county assistance, they can legally deny her, can't they? Well, you're a free citizen of the earth. We can't help you. I'm sorry.
If she, if she claims she's not a citizen, sorry.
You're not a citizen of the state. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Like every Moor who
goes
says
both ways.
They're Moors, they're not, U.S. citizens. They're, this is Moroccan. Yeah. I bet every single one of them took their stimulus check and cashed it.
You're right. I bet you're right.
Mm-hmm. When she says, "I'm not a citizen of any corporation,"
America's corporation of them.
Yeah,
it's an interesting thing because I wonder who made her clothes. Did she make her clothes? And what did she make her clothes out of? If she didn't make her clothes, then who did she buy them from? Did she buy them from a thrift store? Because if she bought them from a thrift store, they were once from the high street, which is a corporation or a series of corporations. So who made her car? Did she make her car? Because she's sitting in a product of a corporation. So bullshit.
Right. And if she has a job, she has a social security number. So therefore,
she is a citizen, and whether she wants to acknowledge it in that moment, whether she wants to acknowledge it in that moment or not, is irrelevant. The fact is, she's against corporations, and yet she's sitting in a car created by a corporation.
I think in this case,
it's more along the lines of they believe America is a corporation, not a political body.
Right.
So they don't think they have the right to enact laws or anything like that.
But isn't something to the birth certificate as well?
Mm-hmm. They believe that our birth, they believe when America went bankrupt, they started selling us basically to China and places like that, and so we're stock and trade basically. Our birth certificates are on the stock market in some way, and
it's not where, but okay,
it's crazy.
Well, that's what they believe. That's what they believe.
It goes real deep.
I mean, for us, the freemen of the land go back to like the ancient laws of like the
common law.
And laws, the common laws. And the simple fact of the matter is, and we've said this so many times, and I love when Kat says this as well. If you're going to drive in a car that's made from a corporation, if you're going to drive on state roads, if you're going to receive state payments, whether or not that's from a corporation that you work for or not, you have to eat, you have to clothe yourself, you have to have a roof over your head. Either way, you have to work. In which case, you have to engage with the state.
Yep.
And so when you're in trouble, you don't get to choose at that moment, in that individual moment, that you are not a citizen. Because you're still a citizen.
Okay.
You still engage with the state 90% of the time that you are on this earth.
All right, Marvel, did you want to say some more stuff? Say some more stuff. That doesn't sound right.
That's right.
Input some more.
I was going to say something. Robert Leger said he was driving right now, and I was going to remind. I was going to remind him. I was going to remind Robert Leger that no, he's traveling. But yeah.
in his conveyance, it's not a motor vehicle or anything. That's what one subset said that I watched in a video.
I've seen some. Yeah, this isn't a vehicle. This isn't a vehicle. I'm not driving it for commerce. Really?
It's Derp.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Shall we continue with the video?
Sure.
It gets even more annoying.
Yay.
And you have certain protection.
A free inhabitant is they are allowed to. They're free people. They have all of the rights of a U.S. citizen without following any of their laws.
Well, that would just be pure anarchy if that were the case.
No, because
So
we're peaceful people. We're peaceful people. You go call them up and ask them, and they'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't know who to call.
Your superior.
Well, I am a superior to a certain extent.
So call your superior.
Well, it's going to take a couple hours or so for somebody to come down.
Well, just
and that's
call
not going to
them.
happen right now.
Well, then we're gonna have to solve it some other way.
All right.
We just need to. You need to call in, tell them I'm a free inhabitant, and find out what that is.
Well, I am going to tow this vehicle, young lady, so you cannot be in this vehicle.
I understand that. So all right, then I'm gonna get out of the vehicle and I'm going to walk down to that house
No, you're
because
not.
you do not have authority
No, you're
over
not.
me. Well, then I'm not getting out of the vehicle.
No, you're not.
Why?
You're not free to leave.
Why?
As soon as I conclude the rest of my investigation, you will be free to leave. As far as I know, you have not done anything wrong at this point, but you are slowly reaching to that point
you know what?
to 148 PC.
I'll get out of the vehicle for you. I will get out of the vehicle. And I'm getting water.
All right, well, you're not free to leave.
You're
going to take the bag off.
No, I'm
You're going
not.
to take the bag off.
No, I'm not.
Relax your...
Hey! You're raping me! This is rape! This is rape! This is rape!
No way. Relax.
Okay.
Relax your arms.
It's relaxed.
Stop fighting with
It's
me.
relaxed.
Stop fighting with me. Stop fighting.
All right. I'm not fighting.
Center 2, 5, 6. I got a combative X-ray.
Here, I'm lifting my arm up. I'm lifting my
Leave
arm up.
your arm right
it
there.
hurt. Okay, I told you what I was doing.
This is pain compliance, okay? It's not meant to be comfortable.
First, we have a super chat.
Ooh. Yes, we do.
Kiwis are for 5,000 Korean won. Can you stop sending 5,000 Korean won?
No, just read
One
the
more
super
time,
chat.
and I delete your channel.
No. Read the super chat. Yeah.
Didn't Ken Hovind try to weasel his way out of paying taxes by saying he's not a U.S. citizen or something?
That is a good question. No. I think that's what he did, but I don't remember.
I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he
I
went to
wouldn't
prison
either.
for that.
Just one real quick thing, and then I'll shut up and let other people talk. Anyone, anywhere who uses the word rape in any other situation other than an actual rape should be arrested.
Yes.
Right there and then.
Agreed.
Round of applause. Yes.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Agreed, Krafty. That
Too
was
serious.
unnecessary.
It goes way too far. Way too far.
Throwing that word around is just so out of line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah. It's also it doesn't just put the person who's innocent in a bad way, but it also discounts what real rape victims go through. Yeah. So.
Exactly. And as a rape survivor, I don't like it.
It's not cool at all. Absolutely not. And she goes even louder, so be careful.
Earbud protection.
Yes.
Yep, just saying.
Earbud warning.
I love that.
This is illegal.
Do I have your attention?
This is completely illegal. No! Take my bag off!
I can't.
You're not putting me in the car. You can wait till you get to your superior. You are not taking my bag off. You can handcuff me with my bag on.
You're right. I will. Relax.
I'm relaxed. Don't touch my bag! You touching my bag! You're gonna get in so much trouble, you son of a bitch! You're gonna get sued! You don't even know what you're doing! I'm telling you, I'm gonna fucking sue you!
Stop.
What's your name? Our fucking Gadona, you're gonna get arrested. You're gonna get fucking Oh my God, you don't know your own laws.
Relax, young
You
lady.
don't know your own laws.
Relax, young lady.
I can't believe you just did this.
You need to calm down.
You're gonna get in trouble. You don't know your own laws.
Calm down.
You're illegally doing this. I told you I was a free inhabitant.
Calm down.
You are illegally doing this.
Young lady, calm down.
You are illegally doing this. I told you this is against my will. You did this illegal. You cut my bag.
All right, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
I would like to point out that I don't think anybody wants to get arrested.
Right? Nobody gives consent to that.
Like, you're arresting me against my will. That's kind of the point, you idiot. Like, did you turn yourself in? No, then it was arrested against your will. That's how that. Well, that's.
Yeah. The only person that wants to get arrested is the Joker, for fuck's sake.
Oh, Batman Joker. That's the one you're talking about, right?
Ah.
Yeah, I have to.
DC. That's DC. I don't know about that.
Yeah, and he's a kinky jerk, so there you go.
I did that
Oh my
purposely.
God. She's just,
Yeah. Her mom must be so proud.
I'm sure.
Exactly. I like what Clifford Reynolds says. He says, I like how he calls her young lady. It's just the perfect blend of condescension.
Yes, it is.
It is. It's perfect.
Oh, and then he says,
I like to go to jail.
and then Clifford says, I heard a cop say once, I haven't arrested someone with their consent yet.
I think that was the badass one that took the window out with his bare hands.
Wow.
I love
Yes,
him.
he was awesome.
Officer Badass.
Oh my goodness. So is that the end of that one, Bull?
No, I paused it to make that point.
Oh.
I was just like, hey.
I'm sorry.
There's more.
I did not consent to this. You're being arrested, lady. They don't need your consent. That's the point. Here we go.
Oh, hang on before we go. We have a SciStrikeling in the chat, in the meets.
Didn't she try to get in already? Like, I saw it on the thing.
Yeah, she's muted though. She's muted.
Okay.
Sci unmute.
Hi.
I am here. Hello.
Hey.
Well,
how you doing,
Sorry, I'm running a
Sci?
little late.
No problem. No problem. How you doing, hon?
Doing all right. Just got stuck in horrible traffic, so that was fun.
Oh, of course. It's always traffic.
Oh yeah.
We've been watching soft sit videos, so we're having fun.
Yeah, I've seen that. Looks looks like it's been interesting so far.
Yeah, so far. All right. So we're gonna get back to the video, and then we'll talk to you some more.
Yep, sounds good.
No, I'm not. Give me my stuff.
Relax.
No.
You're
Leave
under
me alone.
You can't have this big camera right
You can go get your superior.
I will
Go get,
somebody-
and
but
I'm
not
waiting
right
right here. Go get your fucking superior. You son of a bitch. Give me my fucking stuff. You fucking asshole.
You need to calm down.
You need to fucking learn your goddamn job because you don't know your fucking laws. Go get your superior and go
Calm
get your
down.
fucking laws.
Let's go.
No. You son of a fucking bitch.
Jesus, spanking.
She's been spoiled her whole life.
Yeah, sounds like it. Sounds like it.
Oh my God, you
Never heard the word no.
You don't know what you're fucking doing. This is against the law. You need to follow your own fucking laws.
Talk about Dunning-Kruger?
Stupid. You have no authority over me.
Matt's telling me he says that girl needs to use her strategies.
Because you do not have authority over me.
He's right.
You're gonna get in trouble. I'm telling you this. Why do you not believe me?
Oh, she is.
Let go.
And you know he's got a body cam on. He's recording all this. And she's recording all of it. It's gonna, you know. Okay.
She dropped the phone, so
Yeah, we can go ahead and.
unless you want to hear him pick it up.
Well, I mean, this image is more interesting than the entire video put together.
True.
It's more relaxing.
P. Barnes, what finishing school did she go to? Asking for her friends. Cool.
I'm here.
I'm just really
I hear
enjoying it.
chipmunk. Yeah, I think, isn't that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's it. We'll just end it.
I was just making sure because sometimes there's little surprises at the ends of these.
Oh, I've seen this so many times.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. All right, here we go.
It's bad when you know them, like the first couple seconds goes, and oh yeah, this one.
Yeah, that's why I thought when you came on, you could bring the ones you like to watch, so you know, because you know them better than I do.
I was trying to get the women one, like, because that's what.
Yeah, and I know it's difficult, so we just get whatever.
Yeah, we're just smarter.
There's a couple women ones in here, I believe, so
yeah,
we're good.
Take anyone you want now.
Yeah. So which one's
let me get my paper up. Let's do. Here's one. Let's do the. I had it. Dang it! Come here. Up. Crazy soft sits. Car has stopped me.
Oh, okay, sure. It's a pretty short one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 4:29.
Yeah,
it's pretty short. So
and I think it's Australian. I believe as well from Australia.
Yeah, I think this is the Australian one. Yes.
There's a couple. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It starts out with no volume here for a minute. I think it was. Yeah. Well, I think he was listening to the radio or something. They made it cut it out.
Well, body cams do that because they're always running, and they don't want to catch all the conversation. So
yeah, I don't think it's too far into the video here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now, is she going to pull over?
Dunno.
Should I tell her? I'll ask her just to move it in there.
Yeah, tell her fucking move.
Does this sound normal to you, Krafty?
Hi there, how you going?
That's
good. Senior Constable Parent from Glaston Police. Can I just ask you to put your car in there, please? Thank you.
What, the Aussie accent?
Yeah, like, do you even hear it?
Yeah. Although, Dr. Bob is fine, so I think that's all we're doing. Yeah.
That can't be legal.
Hi there, so as I said, my name's Senior Constable Parent Test at Glaston Station. What's this you're producing?
It's a notice to you, mate.
For what?
Common law.
Okay. So do you have a current driver's license, ma'am?
I don't have to answer any of your questions if you read that.
Okay. Do you have a current driver's license, ma'am?
I don't have to answer any of your questions, sir.
Okay. Can I ask you just to state your full name for me, please?
No.
Okay. She's just done her window up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rude.
Right, so do you have anything with your name on it, ma'am?
Would you mind having a look at that notice?
Do you have anything with your name on it?
Would you mind having a look at that notice?
Yeah.
I've issued you with a notice, mate.
Do you understand in Queensland that as a person operating a motor vehicle, you're required
do
to have
you
a driver's
understand
license?
that we have common law rights?
Okay. Ma'am, are you refusing to produce your driver's license? Is that what I'm understanding?
Do you understand that I don't have to answer any of your questions if you read that? Now that is a legal document.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure about that,
Looks like
mate.
something you might have printed off the internet. It's even got the web address at the bottom.
Well, if you have a look,
yeah.
That went through court in 2011.
Okay.
That's common law.
Right, okay.
So you're refusing me my common law
in
rights.
Queensland, you still have to produce a driver's license.
Mate, I have common law rights.
Or we can give you a requirement to give us your name.
Okay, so my name's Senior Constable Parent at Gladstone Station. My registered number's 31463. You're a driver of a motor vehicle today and now require you to state your full and correct name. I must warn you, failure to comply with that direction is constituting an offence for which you may be arrested and charged.
Really?
Yes.
What offence am I committing? Am I committing a crime, am I?
I've just required you to state your full and correct name.
Am I committing a crime?
You will be if you don't give your name, yes.
Why? What crime?
Contravening that requirement.
Contravening a requirement?
Yes. Correct.
So what law does this understand? What law are you going by?
I've given you the direction under the police.
No, I don't want a direction, mate.
Yep.
I want you to state the law.
Okay. My apologies. I've given you a requirement under the provisions of the Police Powers and Responsibilities Act, okay? Yep. Which you've already been warned about. If you fail to comply with, you are constituting an offence.
That we can
She's about to say it's an
Not be
act, it's
dinged.
not a law. Acts and
Yeah.
statutes are laws by definition.
Correct.
And I hate when they say that.
It's just the words different, but it's
Yeah.
still the
Yeah.
same. Yeah.
Hey, Krafty,
But,
I have a question. Is she still here?
Ask away.
Oh, great. So do you have something, King's Amendment, over there?
Which one is the Fifth Amendment for you?
Oh, they, you don't have to.
I can
answer
barely remember
questions.
my own laws.
Sorry about that. So you
Go
don't.
ahead.
So you don't answer questions that don't incriminate yourself.
Yeah, perjury laws. Yeah.
Habeas corpus is what she's talking about.
Right. So
Yeah,
'cause-
but it has to be under that has to be under a court setting. That's not just an ordinary sitting in a car. Perjury is something that you have to do during an investigation.
because they all pulled that, the Fifth Amendment, but that's only if they're questioning you about the crime that you maybe committed. Yeah, and if you're
Yeah,
under arrest, so they
for us-
this is bullshit that you have to answer.
Yeah, for us, you have to be under a criminal investigation, not
Right,
a
right.
civil. So
Yeah.
this would fall under civil for us,
Mm-hmm.
not a criminal. So perjury
the
laws
Fifth-
are only
Yeah.
enacted for most of Europe when it comes to criminal law.
Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I wondered how close you were to the UK laws.
Well, a lot of our laws in Ireland came direct from Europe or from the UK, with some amendments for the latter part of the 20th century. So we updated some of them, but a lot of them are still on the statute books from either 100 years ago or from the UK time.
Wonderful. Cool.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Every country's different, so it's good to know how similar we are and how far apart we are from each other sometimes when it comes to laws and stuff. You know.
Well, I think
All
even
right.
in Australia and New Zealand, typically those kind of laws, those kind of perjury laws, would only be enacted for criminal cases, not civil.
Right.
I could be wrong because I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to be an expert.
I would assume they're the similar laws to the UK, just because that's how it started. You know.
Well,
Yeah.
perjury
Yeah.
implies lying to a court of law. So if it's a
Right.
police officer doing his job at requiring you to give him your name and you don't, that has nothing to do with perjury. You're either being an asshole or
Right.
you're not. And, right? That's pretty much
True.
it.
Pretty much it. Mm-hmm. All right. Shall we continue?
Yeah, let the bitch go.
She may be charged. So you
Mate, you're a private. You work for a private company,
No, I don't. I work for the Queensland Police Service.
which is a private company.
Are you going to comply with my direction?
Is the police force a
Are you
private
going to
company?
comply with my direction?
No, you answer my question first.
Are you going to comply with my direction?
Is the police?
Okay, ma'am, this is your last opportunity before you're going to get we'll arrested. take you to the watch house because he's giving you Okay. plenty of opportunities, all right? This is your last
I'll
opportunity.
drive down to the watch house.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, this is your last opportunity. Are you going to provide your full details?
No.
Okay, you're now under arrest. How'd you get Out of the car, please, ma'am. Pop up. Come on, out of the car, ma'am. Out of the car.
Look,
Out of the car. Out of the car.
hang on.
Out of the car.
Hang on, I want to get my phone
Yep.
so I can ring my husband.
Yep, you can do that after. Stop pulling away. Okay, otherwise you're going to get charged for obstruct as well.
Can I lock my car up,
Yep,
please?
we'll lock it Do that for you. So you can't have any wallets, you can't have any lighters or anything in the back of the car.
Okay, just
Alright.
pass your keys to my partner and your handbag. Alright, just hop in
Cover
for me,
the back,
please.
ma'am.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah, but just her mouth.
If I had known that
That was it.
you wouldn't mind guys, I would have brought one of the funniest ones. He sounds like. Do you remember the Fifth Dimension? Was it the Fifth Dimension? You know, with Bruce
Fifth
Willis.
Dimension?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the sixth?
guy
The Sixth Sense.
No, that's the other one. I'm talking about with Ruby Rod.
Oh, Fifth Element.
Fifth Element. That's it.
Yeah.
This guy sounds like Ruby Rod.
Okay.
Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Next time.
Chris Tucker's character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Oh,
I do
goodness.
I do want to challenge her on stuff because she did say there that the police, the Queensland Police, is a private company. They're really not. Like Sierra.
No, they're not.
It goes back to the whole. The state
Corporate
is a
security,
corporation.
ICTS, Chubb, Andrews. There are a lot of private security firms. TSU is one of the biggest ones. The state police, and this is the difference between police forces headed up by the state and private security firms, is that the police force that's given power and elected or hired via the state are subject to state laws. They are given the powers of the state. Private companies, private intelligence companies or private security companies, they are from an actual board of directors. And they're not, yes, they have to follow the regulations of a particular state, but they're not actually working on behalf of the state. And again, when it comes to civil issues like this, the big thing is that you are engaging with the state. You're not. The state isn't a company. The state is the state, set up, run, and elected by the people, for the people, etc., etc. So you're interacting with the state, not a company. Two completely different things.
But like Marvel Girl was saying, that they think the state's a corporation, so obviously they think it's private. They're wrong. Of course, we know they're wrong.
They don't understand.
They try because you know why they do that. Why they believe that? Because in the laws and stuff, it says that say Washington D.C. was incorporated in blah 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 this certain year. The word incorporated just means they made it an official city.
Right.
That's it. But oh no, that means they incorporate it as an incorporation.
Ink. Yeah, like ink.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No.
Again, it's the word they focus on and not the actual meaning.
And they mess with words.
It's out of context. Yeah.
Most of these people are the same people who will tell you they don't vote. Okay? Not voting doesn't mean that you are not subject to the people who are voted in.
And voting is a privilege anyway. It's not a right. Well, it's a right to a point, but it's a privilege. You don't have to vote.
They can't take it away. Absolutely.
They can't take it away, though. Right.
Yeah, they can.
Exactly.
They can. If you're a felon.
Well, you're right. It doesn't delegitimize. Voting isn't delegitimized because you choose not to vote. You still have that choice.
Exactly.
They believe they can opt out of society, though. They feel like they can send a letter to the DMV and opt out of being a driver, opt out of being a tax. No, you can't. You can't. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Now, you can't. You can surrender your driver's license. That's a thing.
Right.
But the minute you do that, you no longer can get behind the wheel of a car.
True. Yep.
Good point.
Yep.
Exactly. You don't have the right. You don't have the right to be behind the wheel of a car or any vehicle if you choose to revoke your own license or surrender your own license.
Correct.
You're giving up that right.
So.
You've chosen to give up that right.
All right.
Yeah, right. Ugly German Truth made a good point. They want to not follow the law. Basically, I'm going to paraphrase it. They don't want to follow laws, but they want the laws to work for them.
Exactly. So,
the law is only wrong when it works against you.
True.
Yep. So, should we have another video?
Absolutely.
I was thinking the woman hyperventilating over ticket. Asked police to just go away.
Yeah, she's more of a Karen than a soft sit, but it's funny.
Hey, they're pretty much the same thing.
Right? Yeah,
pretty much.
In a way.
Karen sits.
They're in the same category, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just as lovely to be around.
Yeah.
On Reddit, all these stories fall under r/entitled people. So there you go.
There you go. It's all about entitlement. That's a good one.
Oh yeah. Check your privilege.
Right.
Nobody said you didn't have insurance. All you didn't do was have a valid security verification form. No, you did not. Okay, go ahead and step out of your car. No, you're not. Yeah, go ahead and step out of your car. If you're not going to sign my citation, you're going to go to jail.
I'm trying. You need to get away from me. Like, I don't know what is wrong with you.
She showed.
Can you go away for like 5
No.
seconds?
No.
Okay, yeah, they show a bit of it. Okay.
Hello, how you doing? Pretty good. You got your driver's license, insurance? Say what? Stop sign on Cedar and Crafton. You didn't stop at that.
Uh-oh, blew a stop sign. Blew through a
No,
stop sign.
you just slowed down and rolled right on through it, then went on. Stopped at this one because I got behind you, but you didn't stop at that in the back up there. Did you not see me sitting over there? Just
Which stop sign are you talking about?
that one right up here, the one you ran.
Oopsies. Yep.
I don't know which stop sign you're talking about.
I bet it must be so refreshing when somebody says, you know
The
what?
one at Cedar
I did.
and Crafton.
Like the one I just was at?
No, the one you were just at, you stopped at because I got behind you.
She has no clue.
Very
Yeah, she
cool.
really is. Clueless.
This is beyond the blonde moment.
Sure.
You're right, Krafty.
The one I just passed?
Which one was it again?
Was I in the car?
That's a driving test.
Say what?
Am I driving?
I can't hear you, ma'am.
I said, are you having a good night? You just sound frustrated, so I said, are you
Oh, no, I'm not frustrated. I just
You sound frustrated.
couldn't hear you. It seemed like you're talking. When time you turn, you say something, you turn away, and I can't hear your voice in there.
She's trying to deflect back onto him.
Well, what she's actually trying to do is she's trying to set him up to say, I don't feel comfortable around you, can I get your supervisor? you're this threatening tendency.
Tough. Well, my 90's okay.
That's wait for it. If she doesn't ask for a supervisor, I'd be very surprised.
If I remember correctly, she doesn't. She just loses her shit.
Well, as close as she is, she may not realize she can. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
And then my insurance, I have it.
I'm surprised she could find her glasses on her face.
Oh my god.
How much stuff is in your car? Come on.
I know. A bull go and closet. Now, pardon me if I'm wrong, but shouldn't you have your proof of insurance and your registration in the same place?
Yeah, absolutely.
In your glove compartment or up in your visor so you can grab it?
He's letting her, reach and stuff way too much.
Yeah.
You said, how much stuff have you got in your car? Now, I can't fault her for this because my car is kind of like a mini office. So
I've done that too.
I'm surprised the dog can fit in the back seat.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
No, I can't really fault her for that.
Dear
But
Lord.
yeah, I mean, usually you would keep your insurance and your registration in the glove compartment. That's what it's there for.
Yes, that's what it's there for.
Absolutely.
Why would you have it anywhere else, you moron?
Yep.
Well, there you go.
I have it on a paper clip because I can grab it.
Well, they have like little visor pockets as well you can put it into.
Organizers.
Yeah.
You should have it in one of those two spots at all times.
I'm going to be honest with you here. If this was me, and it was the middle of the night, and a cop pulled me over, I'd be shitting myself too.
Yeah,
No
that's
matter
true.
what I didn't do, I'd still be shitting myself too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Kind of understand her being flummoxed.
Well, I get flummoxed, but at the same time, there's people out there that don't want to have their insurance and registration in their car when they're not in it themselves. So they keep it on their, but they keep it on their person in that case. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Either way, you know where the damn thing is. Don't bowl this shit. You know where you put it. And if you if you're driving around and you
too long.
If you're driving around and you don't know where that shit is, you're wrong. Like that's just you need to know where it's at in case you get in an accident.
She's hoping it should take too long so they just forget it, you know.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I'm going to play devil's advocate here because it looked, I could be wrong, it looked as though she was reaching in the back into a bag.
Yeah.
So it could have been in her handbag that she just, instead of throwing on the floor, she might have had a guest.
That was like the third bag she went into, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I agree. I agree with the
Who doesn't have 3 handbags in the back of our car?
Yeah, right.
Me?
Silly me.
Yes,
I
what were
agree
you gonna
that,
say?
you know, I agree that maybe, you know, the cars can be messy. You know, I practically live out of my car when I'm, you know, going back and forth to work. So maybe it might not be like super easily readily available for her, but you know, it definitely took her it definitely took her, you know, even long for that. And I'm just waiting for the, you know, I'm not driving, I'm traveling BS that that most of the soft-sits like to give.
Yeah.
Well, I can say too that my car can sometimes get messy because I have a kid. There you go. But and he likes to carry a lot of stuff with him. But I do make sure that at least my license, you know, my license stays in my purse, but my registration and my car insurance are on a clothespin in the glove box so I can easily see it and I can grab it and it's easier to hang on to for me anyway. But that's how I do it so I can find it. You know, I look, oh, there's the clothespin and there's my stuff if I need it. You know, there's no excuse for a messy car to not know where your information is for your car.
And now
because that's more important than your junk. So just keep that in a safe space. That's all you have to do.
And nowadays
I can do it.
Nowadays, most insurance companies are giving your insurance card on your phone anyway. Like you just pull it up, bump, boom. Done.
You can do that too. Yeah.
But in some states, in some states, the cops want the actual paper one. I don't get it.
We get the paper ones here from our insurance company, which is fine. I just fold up, put it next to my license.
Yep.
So it works.
Yep. Ugly German Boots in the chat says the glove compartment is for your cap, goggles, and gloves. You need to be able to operate an open-topped gasoline-driven motor vehicle like the pre-model A1s. That is why. Thank you, Ugly German Truths. Although, in fairness, they've kept them in the cars that don't have sunroofs or don't have open tops, so that you can put stuff in it like your insurance and your registration and stuff.
Right.
Most people, that's where they would put it.
Glove compartment's just a suggestion. It's not a. Yeah. It's not what it used to be back in the day. You had the gloves to drive and the goggles and the hat and all that stuff before, with the Model Ts and stuff.
That's when you had a crank.
Before the Model T. Yeah, you had a crank, and you come up to what was it? You had to have somebody with a flag in front in the beginning. And stuff like that, all the rules they used to be. Can you imagine the soft sits back then? Oh my God. It's crazy.
Right?
Oh, okay. Shall we continue with the video?
Absolutely. More stupid.
More stupid.
But I don't think she takes stress very well.
That's probably what it is.
Are you a student here in town? College?
Yeah. Well, I work at a lab there, and then I'm not enrolled, or I'm not in this summer, but I'll be taking some classes, and then I work at Cherokee Nation Jack Brown Treatment Center.
Okay. So this right here shows your insurance verification form's expired. Expiration is 4/4 of 19. It's June.
Okay, well, I know I have insurance.
Okay. Well, if I can find, do you have an old copy in there by chance, or?
I don't.
Okay.
But I do know I do have insurance.
All right. Well, I'll be able to pull that up on your tag and all that stuff.
Okay.
Give me a second. Like I said, the stop sign you stopped and you ran. It's not this one right here. The one you just stopped at was the one further east.
I guess I'm sorry.
You know, right there by the Alumni Center.
I probably didn't see it. I'm just gonna be honest.
Looked like you saw you slowed down, like you was clear, go, and that's what you did. But I mean, I wasn't a driver of your vehicle, so I don't know what you was doing. If everything checks out okay, I'll get you out as soon as I can. Okay.
Now he's being very nice. She's very calm right now. Where it all goes wrong, I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, to me, this seems very petty. I know you guys take the stop signs very, very seriously, but if we kind of yield more than stop for the stop sign, if it's an open junction, the yield and we keep going. So this kind of seems a little bit petty to me. Although if she doesn't have insurance, she's fucked.
Yeah. Well,
And
if she does have insurance, I came up on this one time. I got pulled over, and I just had to produce the insurance for the court when I went to do the court thing, and it was yeah.
That I don't understand when people get so upset with that, because everybody knows by now. You bring your valid insurance in to prove you had it at the time, and you're fine. They take it right off.
Exactly.
What they don't take off is
You just go into the traffic division. You don't have to go and judge for that at all.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Here's your driver's license back. What I did issue 2 citations. One for failure to stop at a stop sign, and the second one's failure to carry valid insurance verification form. Okay?
I thought that the law changed and you could just have it electronically.
Huh?
I thought that the law changed and you could just have it electronically because
It still has to be valid.
Oh.
That was not a valid insurance verification form you showed me. I told you it was expired in April. Okay?
So therefore, boom, now valid.
I've already issued a citation. If you want to take it to her court clerk.
Are you serious right now?
Okay, like I said before you interrupted me, if you take a copy of your insurance verification form to our court clerk's office, she can help you take care of that citation. Just show an updated copy of the insurance verification form, okay? Yeah, and I'm being serious right now. So with that being said, fines right here, circle the court date, time, address, and everything on the back side. Right here you go.
Any other reaction?
You'll sign right here, and I'll get you on your way.
No reaction.
She's pouting and she's like ignoring him now.
No, I'm not going to sign it.
Okay, go ahead and step out of your vehicle. You're under arrest then.
Okay, here we go.
You're damn right I am.
Let's go ahead and pause it here, and then we'll...
For failure to sign my citation.
Bull, let's go ahead and pause it.
Possible.
Get a little break here for a second. Now, usually in America, well, lately stop has been a suggestion, like there's a question mark behind it, but you're supposed to come to a full stop, stop sign.
Oh yeah.
But people question mark behind it, you know, like stop.
It's a suggestion.
It's a suggestion. It infuriates me.
For us, as I said, it's more of a yield. If it is an open junction, we kind of yield.
Yes.
Yeah, but you have a lot more open there.
You won't actually stop the car because in Ireland half the cars are shit, and if you stop at a stop sign unnecessarily, your car might break down, and then you know.
We have open intersections here, and my dad always told me, think that there's a car coming.
Right.
You know, stop anyway. Think that there's always a car coming. Just always make sure before you. Yeah.
We used to have a running joke. We used to have a running joke that the stop signs with the white border were optional. Every single stop sign in the United States has a white reflective border on it. So it was yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
You have to stop here.
This guy was so polite, right? He was so understanding. He was so rational.
Yep.
He was so nice about it. Any other reaction then, thank you very much, I'll take care of that, is an absolute overreaction.
And he could have gotten her for no insurance, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Right.
He was actually letting her go and saying, benefit of the doubt, just show up to the clerk with your insurance.
Yep, exactly.
Right. And she would have been fine.
Because then you have time to go fix your insurance, pay for it again, get it reinstated, and you're good to go.
Because insurance is not only arrestable, it's a towing offense. You could have lost your car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I have no sympathy for two kinds of drivers. Well, no insurance, because I've been hit by them, and drunk drivers, because I've been hit by them.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. All right. Anybody else want to say anything, or shall we continue?
Oh, here's where it gets good, so let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you do.
If I want to provide you with verification.
3324. Yeah, you do.
I want to give you the verification. I can pull it up.
She had her time and she blew it.
I can pull it up. I just need to find it.
She did.
Hey, can you start to my location? I got one refusing to sign.
Somebody hit me a while back, and I gave you their copy instead of mine, and I have one. I just have to find it.
Okay, I'm going to give you your last chance. You want to sign for the citation. It's not an admission of guilt. It's just saying that you understand the citations I issued, and you will, one, take care of the citations, or two...
Texters on that list with drunk drivers.
Okay.
And, no insurance.
I also explained to you that it's expired.
Can you please stop shining your light in my eye, please? I'm gonna start recording.
Okay. You're about to go to jail. All you got to do is sign this. It's something as simple as to sign it. And you go to court and contest the citation.
No, I want to give you verification.
Side of the road is not a place.
You had your chance to give me verification. You did not.
Like I'm trying to find it, and you won't give me a second to find it, and you're signing the light in
Exactly.
my eye.
My light's shining right here. It's not directly in your eyes.
It is in my eye, and you're being like I didn't
And where I live, the courthouse is the tallest
You
building
didn't
in
stop
town.
at a stop sign for one. That's what you did do.
I didn't see it, and I'm sorry.
We're
And
the
I
county seat as well, too, so.
that one. I understand that, but I don't understand the other one because I do have insurance.
Okay, look. Let's seriously. All you have to do is take a copy of your insurance verification form to our court clerk, and they will take care of that one for you. You do not have to go to jail for this.
You don't even need to be doing, like, I didn't even do anything.
You didn't stop at a stop sign. You did not show me proof of insurance verification. Valid proof. No, I've already issued a citation. I'm not waiting for it. You can either sign this or you can go to jail.
I told you I can show you insurance
No,
verification.
I've already seen it. It was expired.
No,
I want you to sign this or you will go to jail for failure to sign my citation.
Uh-huh.
I can give you insurance verification.
Are you going to sign this, yes or no?
I'm trying to talk to you and you're not listening.
Are you going to sign this, yes or no? I'm done talking to you. I've already explained everything to you.
And you're not letting me show you.
Nobody said you didn't have insurance. All you didn't do was have a valid security verification form. No, you did not. Okay, go ahead and step out of your car.
No, you're not
Yeah, go ahead and step out of your car. If you're not going to sign my citation, you're going to go to jail.
Do you have the insurance verification?
I'm trying to. You need to get away from me. Like, I don't know what is wrong with you.
She showed me an expired insurance verification on her phone.
And I'm trying to tell him I have one, and he won't wait for me to show him, and he wants me to sign it. I didn't even do anything except for...
Sign the ticket, show it to the freaking
just
court.
relax, okay?
Be on your way.
Can you provide it right now?
It might take me a minute to pull it up, but still I don't need to sign something for a $400 ticket. For something that's going to take me a minute to find, and you're just not even listening. You're going to take me to jail over that?
Yeah, you refused to sign my citation.
No, I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay, did you not already provide something on your phone to him?
Yes, I tried, and he says it's expired.
From your insurance company?
And I understand that because... Can you go away for like 5
No.
seconds?
No, we're fine.
I don't mind if you're there. I cannot talk because
Okay, just... You already provided him insurance verification, though, correct? From your insurance company on your phone. And it was expired.
She acts like it.
Okay?
Yeah, and I have another one in my email, but I cannot get
Okay,
it.
well, it's up to you to provide that when we ask for it, okay?
Okay, and I can.
And you didn't provide it, okay?
But
so
Dad didn't.
Sign the citation. You can go to court. If you can prove to the judge you have insurance right now, then he may dismiss it. We don't know. Okay?
Why can I not just pull it up?
Just because you sign it don't mean you have to pay the $400.
No, I don't understand.
And she's also been advised of that as well.
They just so really quick driving the car.
And I can pull it up and not have to have a $400 ticket.
Go ahead and pause it, Bull. Does she not get if she would have cooperated from the beginning? She'd be gone by now.
No.
Long gone.
Long gone.
The second guy wouldn't even show
She wants
up.
to stomp her foot and pout and cry and whine because that always works with Daddy.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is.
She's not mature enough to realize it doesn't work with everybody.
Get in my way.
Ugly German's Truth added me in the chat and said, 1 minute to find it. How long are we into this? 8 minutes? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's about 8 minutes, maybe 9, somewhere in there.
Okay. She would have been gone 5 minutes ago.
Oh, absolutely.
Just seriously. What is it? Ugly German Truth? Ma'am, you cannot search for it indefinitely as you do not pay the cops to wait for you 20-30 minutes. Which is true.
Her best
I pay your
avenue-
salary. Well, you're going to have to pay overtime.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
her best avenue would have been to, okay, thank you, I'll sign these, and then I'll just take it to the clerk in the morning when I get up, because I think I do have it, whatever, and we'll get it taken care of.
And he said it right there. Deal. He said it. Signing a ticket is not an admission of guilt.
They always say it, and they always get crap for it. Nobody wants to sign a ticket, and in a lot of states are doing this now. If you don't sign, you get arrested.
Right. And, you know what it might be? How many points does she have against her on her license or her insurance?
Well, here's the thing.
Some people don't want to get that huh?
No, if she had actually got something on her license, he'd have pulled it up when he tagged her.
No. When you...
I don't think he would have been as understanding if she'd actually had priors on her tag.
Well, what I'm saying, though, is your driver's license, when you get tickets like that and you pay it or whatever, it's like a point against you on the license. I don't know if that comes up on the cops, on the policeman's database, though. But
it does.
It could be. I've had. Yeah, it probably does. Yeah,
it does. In fact, I've actually been in situations where, because I had a couple points, or like, this will get. Well, let's talk points, Mr. Fulton. You've got okay. 3. You've got 3. If I give you this citation, that'll push you over to 9.
Right, and they can revoke your license.
You're only allowed to have 8. So if you do this, you go to court, and then you go to this class. Doesn't count points. It's just going to cost you more money that way, and that's usually how it works: points or money.
Correct. Or in this case with insurance, is if she can go to a class, a traffic school, but you still got to pay. I know in California, you still got to pay the ticket plus court costs.
Right.
And if you pay the ticket, it goes strike against you on your license, and they can jack up your premiums on your license. I'm sorry, on your insurance, and they'll jack up your premiums. Yeah. So it could be something in that avenue as well. She's like, if I don't take the ticket, then no one's gonna,
Right.
Well, they're thinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and that would probably lead me to believe that she actually doesn't have insurance. Like she might have pulled the wrong card. That's a valid explanation for what happened here. But if you don't have insurance and that's when you start arguing with the cops.
But how do you pull the wrong card when it's digital?
If they send it an email,
it should be replaced. It should be replaced.
Then she pulled the wrong email. But like most insurance companies, they'll have their own app, and it just shows.
If she had it, it'd be right there.
Yeah,
I would think. But
I'm just kind of trying to figure it out, because there's something else going on with her, not just the fact she got pulled over by the police.
Illness? Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's funny though, but okay. I shouldn't laugh at mental illness, but I think I know what you're kind of getting at with that.
Yeah. So.
It's not a ding on people with mental illness.
Oh, no. I have mental illness.
The way she's acting, I think, or something. Yeah. Okay. Shall we continue?
I have panic attacks, and I don't do this. Well, what she's going to do.
She has entitlement syndrome.
I'm sorry, what?
She has entitlement syndrome.
Absolutely.
Entitlement syndrome. Oh, yeah. You could tell. Yeah. She's so young. But let's go ahead and continue this.
Almost there, guys. We got 3 minutes left in it. All right.
All right. We'll get through this.
Yeah, she's starting the craziness now.
Okay. Well, I'm here now. You got 1 minute to look it up. Hurry up. I mean, you've been here with him for
he's being
15 minutes almost already.
He should have backed the first one.
You should have.
Stopped her. She ran a stop sign back at Cedar and Crafton.
Okay.
She showed me her insurance verification on her phone. Expired April of 19. Went back. Insurance is confirmed on the 28th, but according to our city ordinance, they still have to carry an insurance verification form. The one she provided me was expired, so I issued a citation for the expired security verification. Tried to explain to her all she has to do is show proof of take a valid security verification form to our court clerk. They'll take care of it. It's a very fixable citation. I did issue a citation for the stop sign infraction. She wanted to argue that as well, but she said she didn't see it. So.
Ma'am, can you roll your window down, please?
Still just hyperventilating.
Ma'am, roll your window down, please.
She's having a panic attack. I bet you.
Watch out.
I can't see what she's doing.
She's trying to sign the ticket they gave her, but that's not what you're supposed to sign. She's freaking out. She's totally
Yeah, you can kind of see her head moving back and forth.
Yeah. That paralysis
Ma'am,
state.
roll your window down, please. Okay.
I know this way too well.
Okay. Well, I think you're blowing this way
There's
out of
no
proportion
reason
here.
to go this far, though.
Like, dude,
No.
I'm not trying to be rude, but if you could just leave me alone, sign your thing and just go away. Like,
Okay, well, I gave you the opportunity to pull up
still
your
trying to make him go
security
away.
verification, and you're not doing that. You're absolutely not doing what we asked for.
I'm trying to sign this and you're slipping me to sign.
No, you got to sign on his.
Right here, you want to sign
electronic
this.
device.
Sign this or go to jail.
And all it is a summons to show up to court. We'll get it taken care of
She's
before.
panicking, but she can still
My
be
name is
counted.
Officer Michael Gray. They'll be on the citation.
I wonder if she's
You'll sign her here. Just X for me, please. Not admission to guilt. Just saying you understand the citation. We'll take care of it.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day. You're free to go. You're free to go.
What? No taser? Damn.
Nope. Go ahead. Take off.
Free to go.
Go.
She still wants to complain.
No taser.
Okay,
This is
so
not
what's the
that
problem
off.
now? We told you you're free to go. You can leave.
Still hopeful.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. There she goes.
Damn it. If she was really seriously afraid, she would have left right away. But no, she still wanted to complain.
Right.
Right. Because
Right.
panic attacks usually induce the flight or fight response.
Fight or
She
flight.
would have been
Mhm.
fleeing. She
Yep.
would have been
But
fleeing.
no,
so,
she.
you know,
So that's why I don't feel sorry for her. Because when I've had
No.
a panic attack, I did not want to just, hey, what's your name and badge number? No.
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't be doing that. No, that was more for show. It seems like it was faked.
Yeah.
She was just being a sap. It was basically what it
She
is.
thought they'd be, oh, honey, don't worry about it. We won't give you the ticket. Go ahead.
Right, that's what she was
I wonder how many
expecting.
times she pulled that being pulled over, you know?
Right? It didn't work this time. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. So, wow. That was amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's two that I want to watch. They're kind of short ones. Boole, let's do sovereign citizen attempts the stop script.
Oh yeah.
With the wrong traffic cop.
Always fun.
Oops,
You might get you might get a smash on this one at least.
I think there's one in here I have a smash.
I
I
hope
can't
so.
remember which one it was.
I hope so.
Well, if you want to see smashes and tasers, my friend Van Balian has a top 10 of each, and so does the Degeneration Nation.
This is one of his
Yes.
videos. This is a Vandalian.
Oh yay!
Yeah, you can see the V.
Excellent.
You can see the V on the video
Cool.
right there. So
Yeah.
Thank
I got a
you.
couple of vans. I did get a couple of vans, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Here we go, ladies.
Van the man.
Requested? Yes, sir. If I can just please get a badge number, and ID number, and a name, please. I'm sorry, officer. I just have to do that for the record.
You keep saying that, sir. I've already told you this contact's being audio and videotaped.
Okay, and is the
And when you get stopped.
I hate to do it right off the bat, but
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
they just. I meant to tell. All right, for the record,
Yes.
or I need to do this for the record, or that's not. YouTube is not the record.
No.
YouTube is not the record. You're right.
For what record?
It gets under my skin.
Yes.
There is an official record. YouTube's not it. Your blog is not it. Whatever. That's not it. It's just not it.
Just for the record. It's like, God, dude.
Sorry about that.
Okay. No, go ahead, Bull.
By a police officer, you're required by state law to produce those documents I asked for.
Okay.
Nowhere does it say that I have to give you time to play around with your electronic devices when we're out here on a limited access highway, which is very dangerous.
Okay, well, I can pull over and we can get off the freeway. If
No, you need to produce the documentation so that we continue with this traffic stop instead of obstructing me.
I'm not obstructing
You're
justice.
absolutely obstructing me. You're in violation of state law now.
Okay, so this is for the record, sir.
You keep saying it's for the record. Are you under the influence? Because you're very redundant. You're constantly repeating yourself. That's all.
I know. That's because you're not answering my question, and you're supposed to.
A record.
Yes, sir.
Is this like an imaginary thing to you?
No. This is for the record.
The fact that I'm audio and videotaping you, I've explained that multiple times.
I know.
You seem to not understand it, but you still, at this moment, are refusing to produce those documents I asked for.
I am not. I'm just trying to proceed in a lawful, orderly manner.
Well, you're not doing that. You're actually doing quite the opposite, sir.
Okay, but I need a badge number in your name.
You need to produce those documents.
I will, but there's a process that my advisors
Sir, you need to step out of the vehicle, please.
For what?
Because you're refusing to identify yourself.
My name is
You're
Chris
not giving
Haywood.
me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
My name is Chris
In the state
Haywood,
of
sir.
Washington, that's considered obstructing a police officer. Refusal to give information.
I'm giving
It's a
you
crime.
information. My name is-
You've gone from committing a civil infraction of violating the speed law to a criminal offense now. That's horrible. I don't understand why you're doing it. Maybe you watch too much TV or I don't know. But do you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir, I do.
Can you produce it?
I can, yes.
Okay,
and I will.
why don't you do
And
that
I
right
will.
now?
But I need a badge number and ID number, please. For the record. It's just for the record. We have
You keep saying that, sir. For the record, that's wonderful.
I have no idea
Your little
who you
video
are.
camera's going.
I have no idea who you are.
And you're refusing to give me that documentation.
Are you refusing to identify yourself?
What's that?
Are you refusing to identify yourself?
I'm Trooper Wiley. I said that when I first walked
Thank
up
you.
here.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Wiley. Okay, badge number, please.
405.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Here,
that.
I'll even do one better for you. This is my commission card.
Okay.
It has my name on it. It has my badge number. It even has my middle initial. Now, I've done more than you have.
Sir, I don't see why you're so angry. I'm just doing it for the
When you wave back at me when you have that information for me, please.
Sir.
Angry because we're standing on an open highway. People doing 75
Yes.
miles an hour, zooming
We're
past
dangerous.
3 inches from him.
This guy.
I just love the fact that he said, I've done, he gave him his
God.
card.
He's
I've done more than you have.
Yeah, he's
I love
getting
that.
he's getting sarcastic. Like seriously, I'm here with my ass to the wind, basically, and I'm handing you more information than you're giving me. Give me your fucking
He's basically going,
license.
see, here's how it's done.
Yes.
You know, follow me. Be an example. I'm an example for you. And the guy's not giving a crap.
Like, dude, just
He thinks he has all day to do all his script and get all. And just because they have to identify themselves, well, it's policy to identify themselves, doesn't mean they have to answer any question you give them.
Right.
First-time auditors think that too. No, they don't have to sit there and answer all your questions.
And
they do it because they're professional.
And here's the thing: when you get pulled over, the cop's gonna take some time to get up to you. If you can reach for your now, be very careful reaching, but have your license and registration and proof of insurance ready by the time they get to your window. It just makes it go so much faster. It really does.
And
just
absolutely.
He
and they
says,
appreciate it.
"Can I see your license and proof?" Even if they don't ask for your insurance, hand it to them anyway. Fuck, why not?
Right.
Why
It's not a
not?
hard thing to do.
It's supposed to be.
It's not a hard thing to do. Just, do it.
Here's the thing.
You'd be in and out in no time flat. You know, be on with your life. It'd be a breeze. You know?
Absolutely.
Ugh.
But common courtesy
But
is
they
not
have to argue. Oh my God. Trying to see. Oh, I was hoping there was one with a window. I don't know if I got that one. Oh
That was
man.
over already?
That's over already.
Oh, I remember seeing one with him. Oh my. Might have been a different one. Some of these people do it like more than once.
Yeah. I'm looking at the time here. I think we could probably do this one, Cop's best response ever to a sovereign citizen's demands. That's like 4:47.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
And I think that'll be the last one we do.
All right.
Goes fast.
Here we
goes
go.
Fast.
I once streamed for like over 4 hours and had no clue.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
Here we
I've
go.
been on a 7-hour stream one time.
Here we go.
All right, here you have all caps Gavin Joseph. I'm not sure who that is. Fraudulent impersonation, Section 184 of the Crimes Act, 1900, New South Wales.
You know this one.
Apparently behaved in an offensive manner when there was no one around. The police didn't hear it because they're in their car accelerating off in their V8. And there's no houses around, as you can see. And it's a little bit windy that day. And driver, apparently I'm disqualified. Now I was disqualified after I was gang stalked, chased by 2 guys, then I started chasing them once they fucking tried to run me off the road. And I chased them for 20 minutes, flagged the police down, had a broken windscreen from them throwing something out of the car, which was after they started trying to mock me, came out of the passenger seat, and 2 big lebs and a high-powered 454, I think they're 454 Jeep V8s. And by the time I flagged the cops down, the cops let them go, didn't breathalyse them, didn't question them about the damage to the windscreen, and breathalyzed me, and I blew .05. Just over them when they took me to the station, I blew .05. Now, it's .08 in most other countries, and there isn't a scientific study on the planet that can justify anything below .08 having an effect on you. And I'm about to go and deliver their paperwork. Before I do, I'm going to go and park on that side of the road because that's a common. They don't own it. The New South Wales Treasury Corporation doesn't own the land. The council are illegal. And I'm going to go and have some fun. I'm going to give them back their Crown copyright. Because that's Crown copyright, all of it. Not mine. All right. And we are rolling, walking into Penrith Police. And we have a camera there, so they should have recorded the assaults. And camera's over there, near the white car.
This is another Valiant. Yeah.
Konnichiwa, here you go, mate. Can I speak to the duty officer, please?
What?
Duty officer, please.
In relation to?
This paperwork. I'm returning your Crown copyright. Section 184 of the Crimes Act 1900 New South Wales, fraudulent impersonation. You cannot write my name in any other fashion. Now this licence also comes under fraudulent impersonation and copyright infringement because I didn't sign this plastic. All right? Now it also says there that I'm disqualified, even though, hang on, I'm not trying to interrupt you, sorry, just let me get there.
No, that's right.
Even though I've been disqualified for 5 months, I went to the Supreme Court and did a judicial review on the magistrate because he didn't follow the due process of law. Now what happens is the magistrates and the district court judges make their money for the court because they issue bonds and sell them on the bond market because they're all, hang on a sec, they're all...
I don't give a shit about that, mate.
I know,
So
but that's actually a crime.
I'm going to let you see the duty officer about the way paperwork's written.
Well, actually, you're obliged to get the duty officer. Excuse me, I just got off the phone with the police assistance line. They said if I ask for the duty officer politely, you're obliged to go and pass on the message.
No, duty officer. Yep, there you go. See you later.
See you later. That's your paperwork, mate. That's your paperwork. It's Crown copyright. So, under the Crimes Act, if I inform you of a crime of fraudulent impersonation, you're obliged to act on it. If you don't, you're not under your oath.
Yep, see you later.
Can I get your details at least?
Yep, see you, Constable O'Brien, Penrith Police. See you later.
That's a good Irish moment, mate.
I'm asking you to leave the police station. If you fail to leave the police station, you'll be committing an offence.
Do you find that offensive? Can I get your number, please?
No.
Can I see some identification?
No. I'm in uniform. See you later. I've given you my name.
Senior Constable O'Brien. Is there a first initial? Because there's no such... You don't have a birth certificate that says...
Senior Constable O'Brien from Penrith Police. There's only one of them.
There's only one. Did you know that you just committed a crime? Well, you don't have a birth certificate. You don't have a birth certificate.
Don't want to go
See
for
you
too
later.
long here. I love that. Can I have this? No. Can I have this? No.
See you later. See you later. See you later.
See you later.
I asked for the duty officer. Duty officer. Oh, there you go.
P. Barnes is saying in Australia, you sign a separate piece of paper that's transposed to the license. So when he signed that paper to get his license, that's when he signed the contract. Doesn't matter if he signs the card or not. He's already done it.
That's the same signature that's on my license. Is the one I signed.
Exactly. Mine too.
It wasn't even a physical piece of paper. It was this little tiny signature block electronic thing. It took it in and printed it.
That's what they use now.
That's it.
The whole reason he was doing that is because his name's in all caps.
Yeah.
That means it's a fiction. It's not him.
It's not him.
Oh, because it's in all caps.
Right.
Oh my God.
That's the thing with
so
these
it makes
people.
a difference on the lowercase or uppercase. Oh my God.
Fraud to him.
I did find that video of Pastor Anderson because we have requests in the chat for tasers.
Oh.
There's one of Pastor Anderson. I put it in the uncalled for movie the video list. It's Pastor Anderson getting tased, and the guy is a jerk. We've seen him.
Is that the one Ugly German Truce?
Yes.
Put up.
Yes, and he
tried to put up.
Yes.
He couldn't do the link.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's in the
612
uncalled-
Ugly German Truce and the timestamp. Let me get it for you. It's in the uncalled for. Where is it? In the videos, hon?
Yeah, it's in the uncalled for video list thing there. I just tucked it into that one. The
Is
live
that-
green room. Sorry.
Oh, the green room. Okay.
Oh, I'm in the staff room. I'm in the staff room. That ain't going to help.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Just saying. Get in the right room would be great.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in the green room. Sorry.
Let me pull
How long is it? I was trying to find to see how long it was. Because we could probably finish up with this video and play that one.
Yeah.
Because I would love to see Pastor Anderson.
Yeah. I think that this was much longer. Is it, Bull?
No, it's not. He's about to walk out.
It's about 3 minutes long, so yeah, we can definitely.
I think we could definitely finish this one up, and then we could do this one really fast.
Okay.
This one only has about 10 seconds left.
Yeah, this is 3:30, so we're good to go. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and pull that while this is running then.
Okay.
Thank you.
And here we go.
I'm not trying to argue, mate. You don't have a birth certificate that says Senior Constable O'Brien, do you?
See you later. You're one of these sovereign citizens, aren't you?
You're an idiot. A citizen means you're part of an organisation. Sovereign means you're independent. Cognitive dissonance, mate. Can you just go and ask the duty officer? Can you just go and ask for the duty officer? That's all I'm asking. I'm only asking for you to do your job. You're not going to do your job. Have a nice day. Oh, look, I will say, look, I'm going. I will say this, at least you didn't get angry. See you, mate.
They always say that sovereign citizen is like an oxymoron, blah, 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 but they're the ones who came up with that term, not us.
Right. And cognitive dissonance, I'm like, oh my God, flat Earth. Can't get away from it. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. So, should we get into some tasing?
Love it. Taser.
Taser, please.
Let's do this.
Woohoo! This is a good video to end on for the night.
One more second. I should have it up.
No problem.
See you later.
Thank you.
We'll wait.
See you later. I love that.
See you later.
See you later.
Can I have your name? No. Can I have your number? No. No.
Then he starts laughing. Ah, you were so
funny.
All right, here we go with our favorite piece of shit.
Can end the night on a good note, people.
Steven
That's
Anderson.
right.
Here we go.
Well, let me ask this: are you placing me under arrest?
You are under arrest.
And what crime am I being charged with?
These guys are telling me that a canine alerted to your vehicle for the presence.
And I've asked repeatedly for that dog to be brought back out because I say that it didn't happen. And they are refusing to get the dog back out because they know that they're not telling the truth.
You can do one.
Because I wouldn't answer their questions, they came up with that.
Or I'm going to take you out of the car.
Well, let me ask this. When you place someone under arrest, don't you have to put them under arrest for something specific?
I'm a police officer. I'm ordering you out of the car.
Will you answer my question, police officer?
Yeah, I'm a police
What are you placing me under arrest
officer.
for?
Prefer to obey me right now.
So I have to obey you by law?
Yes, you still.
Even when you're stopping me without cause?
Hey, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Oh, here we go. Getting ready to break the glass.
Break the glass.
I can't do anything from there. It's a beautiful. He didn't see anything, but he could hear the glass being broken, I'm sure. It's okay.
That was too funny.
I'm gonna play the surveillance video too.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Look how many
Here's the thing. He's at a border stop, so yeah. It's not the place to pull that
The music. Wow.
Such peaceful.
Funny how they put my face just out of view. It was completely covered with blood. Yeah, that's pretty good. Portray it. Yeah, he must have hit the forehead. Stitches, so maybe he got glass.
No, we could have, yeah.
Because I'm sure he resisted.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Judging from how many had to take him out of the car.
Yeah.
Well, ladies
they
and
had
gentlemen,
glass.
ladies and
That's
gentlemen,
resisting.
I want to thank Marvel Gear, Marvel Gear,
Marvel Gear?
our Marvel Girl for being on the show tonight, and our special
Thank you.
cameo appearance by 50,000 volts. There you go.
There you go.
Good one, Bull. Good one. Oh my gosh, that was fun. We ended on a high note. Woo!
Woohoo!
Ah,
Window smash and a taser.
yeah.
Exactly.
What more can you
That
ask
was
for?
beautiful.
It's like an afternoon.
It's a double feature.
Exactly. With a little afternoon aperitif as well.
There you go.
That's
the whole,
right.
the whole
Yes.
deal.
You can,
Oh my goodness,
you can
this
tick
was
the resisting
fun.
arrest box on a bingo card now
Oh,
that
yeah.
it says.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
This was fun. Ah,
That was a lot of fun.
I could watch
Karma's a
something
bitch, and I love watching Karma be a bitch.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
The only thing I like better is seeing a First Amendment auditor get arrested.
Oh my gosh. I was looking at Ugly German Truce, a Marvel girl. Well, you should know if you tase them. If you tase them, they always hit the high note. Squeal for me, perp. Squeal!
Oh yeah. I have seen the highest note hit by this one dude. He keeps getting arrested over and over again. He calls him. If you look up Moormish, 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 a Moormish.
Okay.
He says.
Moormish.
Oh,
Okay.
his notes are beautiful.
Puts a soprano opera singer to shame.
Oh yeah, he shatters glass.
Wow. Oh, this was fun. This was really fun. These videos are so nice to watch. But I think we need to wrap it up because it's 25 after the hour. So as much fun as it's been, we could go all night with this, but...
I think I will.
Huh?
I think I will.
Yeah, Marvel Girl will continue this on her channel. If you want to go over, there's a non sequitur. Put the link into the chat for that.
Thank you.
She's going to be doing a live stream as soon as we're done here. So hop on over there.
Break. I gotta have.
Well, yeah, a little bit of a break, but you can still head over there at least to get it in tabbed and ready. So there you go. So, Sai, you have anything to say before we skedaddle?
Yeah, I mean, I was a little quiet during all these. You know, I was just kind of watching in amazement. But they all definitely seem to have something in common, and it's all just that entitlement syndrome. You know, it's definitely. Oh man, I mean, you know, from the woman with the stop sign, you know, and then this guy at the end, it was just everybody's entitled to something.
Of course, exactly. And Krafty, you want to say something before we go, hon? Krafty?
Did we lose her?
We might have.
She's muted. She may have to go tend to the goats. She's muted.
Aren't they the cutest things, though? Come on.
They are, aren't they?
Miss
Aimee, you know, Bull, I just realized I didn't introduce you in the beginning. I'm so sorry. We'll get to you here. I am so sorry. Duh. Aimee, you have anything to say before we get out of here?
I just can't. Sure, please. I just can't get over the sense of entitlement that these people have. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. I would never act like that.
Right.
And I know. I always keep my information readily available. The last time I got pulled over was Matt was an infant. That's how long ago it was, and he's going to be 15 tomorrow. So there you go. So
in a while,
yes, it has. But if I do, I remember making sure I had all of my information ready. I was very cooperative, very friendly. It was my fault that I got stopped, not theirs. So, you know, these people have to remember that. And yes, it's frustrating, and yes, it's nerve-wracking, but you know, you can get through it. So
yeah, it's not as bad. It's not that bad. Just, you know,
no, and
it can be traumatizing if you make it traumatizing. Let's put it that way.
Right. And the reason why I got pulled over was I had a brake light out, and he just said, you know, I just want to let you know you have a brake light. I went, oh, I didn't even know. Okay, thanks. You know, and I was grateful that he was able to tell me and that I didn't cause an accident with it.
Right.
And so I told him, yeah, thanks. I'll get that fixed right away. I can get that fixed. So that, you know, it's
so you got off with a warning, basically, which was a nice thing for him to do.
Exactly, because it's usually not ticketable here because it was just one brake light and it happens. I mean, especially in Maine.
Well, I do that. They can give warning tickets, but sometimes they just don't. It's just like, go get it fixed. But be warned, somebody else could pull you over and you might get a ticket then, you know.
Right.
Because you're not precluded from being pulled over again by somebody else down the road. Yeah.
Exactly. So I told him, I'm going right straight to my parents' house. They're the ones who usually fix it because I was going to pick up Matt from work, and I was able to get it fixed. So,
before we get to Bull, we got a super chat.
We do. Hold on, I'll get him for you.
Okay.
Thanks. Maddie McMulvey, we have a super chat, baby.
Oh, no. He's moping tonight.
A little bit.
Tough. It's tough being a teenager.
Matthew, honey, come get out here.
A teenager.
He's a teenager.
Barnes drops in super chats.
Everything is the whole world.
He Barnes for Australian $5. Great show, very entertaining.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Thank you, Matthew. Super chat, Matt. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Matt, by the way.
Yes, happy birthday, Matt.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I apologize. I forgot you on the intro there, so we're going to let you talk now. I know. Well, I forgot about God. He's our God.
Right.
I'm sorry.
No, you're embarrassing
But it's your
me.
turn now.
I prefer semi-odd or demigod. But anyway.
Demigod. I gotcha. Okay. Demigod Boole. There we go.
Demigod Boole. Whatever. I don't care. This is the whole point. I was just recounting the first time I got pulled over because when you watch these things and you see how these people act, you kind of think maybe have I ever acted that way? Well, I was 18 and I was in a 280ZX. It was my first car, and I was speeding. Ooh. And I actually thought like maybe I could get away from him. No, you can't. You can't. And he was pissed by the time he stopped. By the time I stopped, because he had to turn around. He was going the opposite direction. He had to turn around and catch up to me. And here I am speeding up to get the hell away from him. So yeah, it's going to be frustrating for the poor guy. And
of course.
So he threw a big 4-point ticket at me, and I pled it down to 2, and then he didn't show up, so I got off scot-free.
Yep, because he didn't show up.
Oh,
so there you go.
Yeah,
the luck of the gods.
Yes, the luck of the gods, the luck of the demigods, whatever.
Yes. Yep. The gods are smelling on you that day. That's a lucky break. If they don't show up in court, they throw it out. So, yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, this was so much fun. Don't forget to go over to Marvel Girls after this.
Yeah.
Make sure you tab the link has been put in the chat again. Make sure you tab it, have it at the ready. And this was fun, Marvel Girl. Thank you for being our guest.
This was really, I loved it. We got to do it again sometime.
Well, we will definitely do it again sometime because these things are they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop.
No,
we're always going to have brand new ones to look at.
Absolutely,
man. Oh, so I think we're going to say our goodbyes. Chat, goodbye. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Thank you for being you and entertaining us as well as us entertaining you. So and ladies, thank you for coming. And we're gonna head out, I think.
Yep. Goodbye.
So have a good night. Bye.